Man, I just don't have good guns anymore. Falling rocks. That's not a thing. Let's just get rid of like all my that should be plenty. I have no ammo for this thing apparently. Follow the river. Hey, is it okay? The sorrows are quite no ammo in that. Maybe, like, it's weird. I have to use newer weapons to get any like real damage anymore. Even though this thing doesn't feel like it's that good. Hey Joshua, how you doing?
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He kill all white legs. You talk. You stop. You can no ni kumpa me. They are you. Enough.
He's the Burning Man now.
It's the same end he would have met if he had died on his knees. But I suppose this was for the sake of the dead horses and sorrows. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling Zion anymore. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon enough. And there is much to do.
Okay.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, The Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other new Canaanites. But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the new Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared. And by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt upon Wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart. He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows' innocence was lost.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The new Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the new Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Follows Chuck took the courier's words to heart and decided that he would behold the sights and sounds of distant lands with his own eyes and ears. After returning to Dead Horse Point, he quarreled with his family and other tribe members about his ambitions. One morning, they awoke to discover that Follows Chuck had set off alone, westward, into the wilderness. He was never seen again.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the new Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing Salt upon Wounds, the war chief still fell in battle. The Whitelegs defeated at Three Marys. Joshua led the Sorrows and dead horses in tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. Opposition to the enemies
Sorry.
of New Canaan,
Messing with my
and
Steam
showed
Deck.
little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Okay, and it looks like I have box. This is for me. Light shining in darkness. Hawk's headdress. Daniel's hat. Daniel's outfit. Joshua Graham's armor. Salt Wound helmet. Salt Wound's power fist and scripture. So can you read this? No. And there's a thing to achieve. All right. Parting Paradise. Cool. So I don't know where we're at. It's gonna be a slow walk. It's gonna be a slow walk. We're actually gonna go home first and like get rid of a bunch of this stuff. What does this even say? Forgive me, mama. What a slow walk. I think I can fast travel, by the way, with while I'm over encumbered. I might. I don't know. It kind of sucks if I can't. I'll have to drop some stuff. I'm pretty sure I took that perk. I could always look. Back in the Mojave. Cool, I can. Let's head back into the house, drop off a bunch of loot, and then, like, basically just go through my inventory, figure out what I want, figure out what I don't want, and see what's up. I believe we can. This is the next DLC. I could be wrong, but I believe it is. I'm just trying to complete the DLCs before I like start ending the main quest. The main quest lines. Okay. Apparel. I need to fix this. How much does this do compared to this? Not as... weapons. Keep that. This is 99. Wait, what does that do? Damage 40. Damage per second 50. Damage 99. Damage per second. Open. I have ammo in here. I'm an idiot. I just kind of realized what I did. Okay. I was looking in here. I was looking here, thinking I was looking in there. I'll just repair that with that one. Hey, weapons. Leave anything out. Then a pearl. Let me just throw that in here. Try to keep it organized. Cool. Go find a campfire, see if I can't. Campfire, or like, let's go over here, see if I can't craft a bunch of shit really fast. And then I can go find like a stove or something. Probably shouldn't have done that because I don't know how many stim packs I just lost, but I guess it doesn't matter since I have a bunch of heat powder. Okay, cool. Camel. Let me just use the 9mm for you. Or a service rifle. Ton of ammo for this now. So where can I like make food? I don't know where a campfire would be.
No problem.